I know a lot of you guys have been continuously commenting and checking on me and things like that. So I want to make sure you guys know that I'm okay. And I'll tell you guys more of the reasons why. The first place I want to start... Ooh, let me get myself together. It's been a long time since I've actually sat down and filmed a video, but I'm back, and I'm back with a life update, and I'm going to share some things that have been going on with my life and just catch up with y'all because it's been literally 27 days since I posted my last video on this channel. So I'm super excited to jump into what I have to share with y'all, but first off, today, as of November 28th, we just hit 94,000 subscribers. Shout out to y'all for continuously sharing, commenting, showing love to this channel. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Hi, my name is Nye. I'm going to get to know you guys a little bit today in this video, but if you've already been with me, thank y'all for staying with your girl. I know I said I was going to keep up with you guys and things like that, but life was lifing. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this life update so I can update you guys on things that have been going on and talk a little bit of Vlogmas. So go ahead and like this video right now and let's jump right into it. I know a lot of you guys have been continuously commenting and checking on me and things like that. So I want to make sure you guys know that I'm okay. And I'll tell you guys more of the reasons why. The first place I want to start is where I left off with you guys last. When I first posted this video telling you guys how I actually got fired from YouTube. It has officially been 84 days. Has it been 84 days? It has officially been 86 days since that video went live, you guys. I'm almost at the point of being able to actually reapply for the YouTube Partner Program and get the monetization back on this channel. So shout out to God. I just want to thank God. And you guys, of course. But it has been almost 90 days and it's time to go ahead and reapply. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. But I wanted to tell you guys that since that video, I've been pretty much using this time as like an introspection time. This has been one of the most, this has been one of those situations where I felt like I was thrown into another challenge and an obstacle that I had to learn to navigate through. When doing so with this particular financial struggle, I learned a lot. And I learned some things that I probably would not have been able to learn if this certain situation didn't happen to me. So, as always, there's a positive and a negative to everything, but I chose to use this as a positive experience, and I stuck true to that, because during this time, I've been in my studying, introspection, getting closer to God, improving my motherhood, taking more care of myself, spending time with my family, my friends. I've been doing a lot of things that I typically just don't do because I'm always hustling, trying to make sure that I'm on to the next thing. The biggest positive aspect of demonetization for me personally was the fact that I got quality one-on-one time with not only my daughter, with myself, with God, and just everything else in between. I'm grateful. You know, at first I was crying. Y'all saw me crying in that video, but I was sad. And at this point in the journey, I kind of felt like it was necessary. I kind of felt like God put a stop to everything to show me what I needed to really work on so that for the next chapter of Slay the Renee Way, when we hit that 100K, when the orders are coming in, when business is thriving again, I will be able to clearly navigate the way that I want to do it and not burn out, not lose touch with my friendships, not make sure that my mental health is, you know, taken care of my child in the way that accurately reflects the type of mother that I want to be. Just any relationship in general. Icing on the cake is a relationship that I have built with myself. I'm a person who really enjoys to study. I'm a person who really enjoys to read. I like to draw, dance, paint, crochet. I have so many other things that I like to spend my time doing that, I'm gonna be real, I would not have done if I wasn't demonetized. So I'm just saying all this to say that, like, you definitely have to look at the positive in every situation, because we don't really know what God planned B for us, and we always be like, well, I just don't feel like I deserve this. This ain't really the plan that I wanted. This is throwing my whole life off course. But truth be told, when you step back and look at it from a bigger picture, from a bigger perspective, what could you have gained from whatever that loss, whatever that setback was? How did you utilize that time? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's enough of that. But I really just feel so good. I just wanted to let you guys know that I've been good, because a lot of you guys have been praying for me, and I so appreciate everyone who's reached out via email, comment, text. You know, anybody who's booked a consultation with me during this time, you're a real one. You a real one, because those consultations kept your girl afloat, okay? I was not making as much money as I would have had I been monetized, but the money wasn't even it. I built some amazing relationships with you guys, and I genuinely, when I say I love talking to my supporters and talking to people who like have a passion for wanting to grow their business, I really do. So I appreciate anybody who has booked a consultation, and if you have not been able to yet, here is my gift to you. Slay the Renee Way on my website so that you guys can get a discount on any 30-minute or 60-minute consultation. I would love to speak to you guys. I have a couple openings this week and next week, so go ahead and get your books right now so we can get your business thriving for January. Really appreciative of everybody who has been continuously supporting me, because the mental battle of this is something that could have, it didn't. It really could have took a toll on me, and because of the community that I have, I really feel like you guys carried me this entire way. So between y'all and God, y'all did your big one. It's a time for me to tell you guys about what my plans are for December's content. So I'm going to talk to you guys about what I'm going to be doing for December, and hopefully you guys will give me some ideas and, you know, drop some things that you want me to be filming for this new content that I'm coming up with. Also, shameless plug, I do have a personal channel. You guys have been telling me and continuously suggesting that I make a personal or separate channel outside of Slay the Renee Way, and I did. I'm going to go ahead and link it right here in the description box and put it on the screen for you guys. I would love it if you would join me over there. There's where I'm going to kind of be doing more of like my personal life and showing you guys some of the things that I just would not share on this channel. If you guys want to keep up with me while I'm doing my homeschooling, when I get into doing things that like Naya wants to do, when I'm doing my artistic things, when I'm taking care of me, and y'all want to see self-care, motivation, inspiration, when I travel, when I hang out with my friends, like anything that I'm doing that's not just business night, and you want to get to know me on that level, definitely go ahead and subscribe, because I do plan for the month of December to do Vlogmas. Not only Vlogmas for my personal channel, but I'm also, because the girl is back, hustle is up, okay? I'm also going to be doing something I came up with. I've never seen or heard of this before, so when y'all see this around and y'all see this going around next year, know where they got it from, okay? I came up with this idea to do 12 days of business, where for the first 12 days of December, you guys are going to get a video every single day. And each video will cover a new business related topic. I'll try to give you guys some like tips and advice and things that you can be doing to prepare for January. Just like anything that's going to help somebody start or continuously build upon their business. So 12 Days of Business is here on this channel starting December 1st. Make sure you're subscribed and your post notifications are on, because I don't want y'all to miss these videos. These are going to be jam-packed with tons of information for the first 12 days of December, okay? So comment down below and let me know what y'all think about that idea, and if you have any video suggestions or you need help with a particular topic and you want that video, comment it down below, because I am still in the planning phase of that. So I'm open to you guys' suggestions and feedback. So now I just want to catch y'all up with some of the things that I have actually been doing behind the scenes in my personal life, just so y'all can get a feel for what you guys will be seeing over my personal channel. For one, like I said, the biggest thing that I have been doing was I read through a lot of the comments on my demonetization video, and when I tell you guys, every time I receive a comment, it genuinely touches me. Like, I can't imagine what I would have done if I couldn't communicate these things to you guys, because it would have been all in my head. And if you're a Virgo or a Gemini, or you know anything about just overthinking, that's me. So thank you guys for like giving me a piece of clarity when it comes to the big picture. You know, though I already felt like I had a good grip on how I was going to do it, there's still some struggles with, you know, losing your job. Like, all those things had a flux of emotions for me. So I appreciate all the comments that I got. A lot of the comments that I was getting was like, it was like inspirational messages or positive messages, but they all had something to do with Bible verses. A lot of people gave me specific Bible scriptures or quotes from the Bible that they felt like would resonate with what I was feeling at that time, and I definitely did. Not for just that reason, but I did go ahead and purchase myself my first ever Bible, and I'm getting closer to God on my own in the way that I see fit. I appreciate that, because it has opened me up to a whole new side of being in general. So you guys will see me doing some of those things, like reading a verse of the day, meditating on a scripture, just all the things I've been doing to get back in alignment with who I really am, right? So you guys will see some of that on my personal channel. If you want to, go ahead and subscribe right now. So another thing that I have had an incredible amount of time to actually sit down and do is read a book. Yeah, I am so nerdy, like in real life. I always just love learning new things. I love to study new topics that interest me. I like to read books from other people's perspective and stuff. And I used to actually have time to sit down and read. Or let me not say I used to have time to read. I used to make time to sit down and read a book. That is something else that I've actually had the time to do. And these are only a couple of the books that I've been reading, but I'll share them with you guys. Like if you want to see what book I'm currently reading, I can share those with you guys over on my personal channel. But right now what I'm reading is The Inner Path to Wealth. And I gotta read a section of this book to you guys because this right here helped me so much. And I just got this maybe like 3 weeks ago, but it's already helped me tremendously change the way that I think around money, or think about abundance, or think about financial security. It's been able to teach me a new way to think about money, because everything is always rooted in your mind. So this has been something that's also been carrying me through this demonetization period. But let me read. Also, it's really nice because it teaches you the gifts of your creative intelligence, and it goes through each of the 7 chakras. And y'all know I've been learning about chakras and using them just in my personal life as well, and to build a better sense of alignment and making sure that I'm not teetering into one space too much or not building enough in one area of my world. So I'm trying to make sure that my energy is always fluid and it's always centered, which is much more difficult than you may think. So let me show y'all. Here's what the chapters are called. Okay, let me read this chapter, this first couple sentences in this chapter called Dharma and Money. Okay, listen to this. The generosity of spirit is infinite. Therefore, nothing is more natural than abundance. What is unnatural is scarcity, lack, and poverty. I know that these are loaded words. All kinds of beliefs swirl around rich and poor, haves and have-nots. Social forces often work against the poor, and in no way am I casting blame or making a value judgment. Underlying all the inequality and unfairness, spirit isn't harmed or even affected. That right there, take a snapshot of anyone's life anywhere in the world, and there is a path of dharma that spirit will support. It is always an inner path, okay? Okay, I know that was a lot, but basically I'll break that down for what I took it for, and it's highlighted in this book. But I took that down because, like I said in the beginning and in that video, you guys pretty much saw me have like almost like a mini crisis around the lack of money, okay? Literally knowing that my money was being taken from me had me in a state of fear and panic. And that's not a good state to be in, because that means that you're in your lower vibration. And I vibrate very high, and I try to make sure that I'm always thinking in a positive, but that's not always true. So around abundance, you specifically should not have those ways of thinking, because we limit ourselves. We actually put out the energy of having nothing or being without or lacking when we think those things. So I had to move some stuff around. I had to literally say to myself, you are not without what you need at this time. Though you have not as much money, you are not without what you need at this time, okay? Obviously, money does a lot for us. It contributes to our happiness. We're able to obtain the things that we want, but needs were always met, okay? The needs were always met, and that was important for me to realize, you know, just over this course of 90 days. But I want you guys to take from that, what I took from it is to change the way that you think around abundance. Once you do that, the floodgates of abundance will open up to you. And in hindsight, I do have to realize that though I wasn't tangibly doing things, I wasn't everyday filming anymore, I was not putting out work, my work has still been collecting a tremendous amount of support. There have been new subscribers gained every day. You guys are still reaching out to me and things like that. So it was just a complete mind adjustment for me. And I'm grateful for it, because I will never feel these ways again. I just can't. I cannot. When you know what you are subconsciously doing and you become conscious of it, it's hard to revert back to those ways. And I'm always a person of progression. I like to continuously move forward. I like to be on the up and up. So I won't be going back to that lackful mindset. But I've been reading this abundance book, and I'll link this down below and put it in my Amazon storefront for y'all, because it's a good one. I'm telling you. All entrepreneurs, I feel like, should read this. So that's the one thing that I've been reading. But this other book, I'm sure you guys have seen it either on TikTok or any social media. It has been trending. Okay, this one right here. the Set Boundaries Make Peace. Now, I have not actually started this yet, but I have done a lot of research on why this book is such a good one and what I felt like I needed it for. Because, baby, when it comes to boundaries, you would not believe how I just simply didn't have them. And I can get into this in a whole separate video, but I simply did not have strong enough boundaries. And no wonder I was always drained, okay? So I got this Set Boundaries Make Peace book, and it is by Nitra Glover, or Glover. I'll also link this one down below for you guys. But paired with that, I got the Set Boundaries workbook. So there's a workbook with practical exercises for understanding your needs and setting healthy limits. And the workbook pretty much gives you like exercises and things that you can do along with reading the book. So for example, this page says, gather yourself. In this chapter, we talked about discomfort. Think about what or who contributes to your feelings of discomfort around setting boundaries. Write about them below. When you talk about needing to establish certain boundaries around every area of your life, work, personal, family, children, every single area of your life, you need to make sure that you're upholding boundaries, because without them, I mean, what really are you other than a doormat for people to walk all over? And unfortunately, I've had some of those tendencies, and it has, oh gosh, I don't even want to get into it, but I've learned from it, and I want to take that as a way to encourage you guys to also establish healthy boundaries for yourself. So yeah, another thing that I'm going to be doing moving forward is I'm going to take 3 months of the year. These are my boundaries that I'm having to create with work, because me and work, we go together real bad. Real bad. Like when it comes to working, I'm just all over it. Now I do go through phases where I feel like lower in energy and things like that, but as far as getting things done, baby, don't play. Okay, I don't play about that. But anyway, I'm going to establish a healthy boundary with work, and I'm sharing it with you guys so y'all can keep me to it. Okay, keep me to it. My healthy boundary is going to be for the year of 2024. I'm going to specifically take 3 whole months out the year to slow down, regather myself, regenerate my energy, and plan, and actually like take some time off of actually outputting all the time and actually creating all the time. I want to be in the receiving energy sometimes. 3 months of the year I will be slowing down. I'm not going to share what months those are just yet, but that's my healthy boundary that I've set with work. If you want to see about the other healthy boundaries I've had to set all over my life, like I said, make sure y'all subscribe to my personal channel, because I'm going to do a lot of sit-down chit-chats. We're going to have some wine. We're going to have some girl talk. We're going to have some more interpersonal conversations that are not directly related to business. So if y'all want to keep up with your girl, like I said, go ahead and subscribe. But yes, I have been reading, writing, journaling, journaling, pretty much continuously on a cycle. So that's pretty much my life updates. There's tons of other things I could talk about, and I could spend all day talking about them. But I'm going to do another video for my Vlogmas over on my channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed, and thank you so much for 94,000. Thank y'all so much. I'm so excited. I'm about to go ahead and order my 100K balloons, because we literally have 34 days and 6,000 subscribers to go. So if you love me and you want to see this channel get to 100K, make sure that you comment, like, and share this video with anybody who you feel these type of videos and the content that I make will resonate for. And as always, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I will see y'all on December 1st. Love you.